Hello everybody, my name is Waltogator and welcome back to Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo on the Nintendo Switch online app thing. I don't fucking know. Last time we killed a plant and waffled on about random things. I don't use this Switch app as often as I probably should, considering how much I fucking love like the Super Nintendo. I know a lot of people who don't like it because they just want a virtual console where they can buy the games and quote quote own them. It's like, I think I'd rather have this because I don't have to buy them. I just have to have my Switch Online subscription, which I have because, you know, Tetris 99 and it's worth the price of admission alone. But yeah, like they would rather have a virtual console where they can buy the games. But it's like you had the Wii Virtual Console, which you oh, I need super bombs. And then you had to buy them again for the Wii U and the 3DS. So it's like with this, you got them, I guess. And I'm hoping that the Switch is basically not going. They're going to basically use the same online structure and games or whatever for future consoles, because there'll be another console at some point, another Switch or whatever. So hopefully then this online app stays. You would maybe like to think that Nintendo are being forward-thinking now, but probably not. It is Nintendo after all. I know people, they like to say, I like to own things. I like to actually own them. But with that mentality, I mean, they don't like downloading things, which I get. There's always the worry that something will get delisted or whatever, but I think those examples are few and far between. The main one I can think of is like Scott Pilgrim, and there was some Four Swords Anniversary Edition, and the Mario 3D All Stars is going to be the same thing, but you know, and that's sucky. Oh fuck! Unhand me! Oh no, I don't know what I'm on about. How do I... Here we go. Whee! Whee! But, yeah, but certainly with these old games, like people say, oh, I want a virtual console or whatever. It's like, if you want to own them, I would suggest just buying the physical copies. But they're, obviously they're very expensive. Some of them are anyway, not all of them. But most of the ones that you would find in this app are. I mean, like Super Metroid and Earthbound are very expensive. Is Earthbound even on it? Actually, I don't know. I've said that, and I don't know if it is. Oh. Always takes me a little while to get the hang of this wall jumping. We can get the Spazer. Is it Spazer? Yeah, boy. Do 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 do. I think I'm on the way to fight. Basically, the next stop on this tour of Super Metroid is Kraid. Let me down. There it is. Whee! Oh! Ah! Oh, I would like those, please. Thank you. Oh, hiccups. One day I would like to get back into collecting games again physically. Retro games, that is. Modern games, I'm not that bothered about, in fairness. But I have my favourite console of all time is the this Super Nintendo. I've come this way. I don't know if it's a good idea. Where's me thing? Here it is. It's a bit of a sequence break there, wouldn't it? I don't actually know what I'm doing. I've come this way and I don't know, did I want to do that? Wait, what's actually over here? Oh, to note. There's a save room, that'd be a good idea. Actually, I think this is just to Kraid, isn't it? I think. Could be wrong. Alright. I like how they're like, ah, please stop shooting me. Ah, Kraid's dead. Kraid's not dead. Spoilers. Oh, that's the wrong button. Is this another save room? No, this is a rechargey boy. Can I use that? No. I love this game. I think it's really cool. I changed my buttons and I didn't change them good enough, I don't think. Hello, Mr. One Eye. Goodbye, Mr. One Eye. Might just get a little recharge up in here of missiles. Oh, wait. There we go. Didn't know if that guy was coming to do me a mischief. Seems awfully spiky here. Let's see if I can actually do this. I'm woefully unprepared, I think. Ah! He's shooting his belly button out at me. Come on. Ugh. Ah. His fingers got in the way. I'm not doing this very well, am I? Oh, oh, I pressed the wrong button. Yay! Oh. Killed him. Killed him dead. Actually, I don't think I was supposed to have done that bit then. But that's just how cool I am. Various suit. I can't remember what you're supposed. You're supposed to go down into some other area and do some other shit first, but that's just the way I roll, motherfucker. Whee! Ow. I mean, I did it. I didn't do it particularly gracefully, but I did it. Who are you spitting at me? Bumped into him. Whee! The various suit lets me withstand heat, I do believe. I think you're supposed to have the high jump boots at this point. But I don't have them. I've got to go back. I'm going to go do the stuff that I was supposed to do first. Oh, we can go in here now. There's a secret in here as well. Oh. Oh, fuck. Die, die, die. Energy tank. Tar. Now, I'm not intending to go for, like, all the items, because that would take forever. This is just a for funsies playthrough of Super Metroid. Have I mentioned I love this game? Because I sure do. Oh, we'll go down here now. That's what we're supposed to do first. You need power bombs, I think. I think you need to get power bombs first, technically. I don't know. Can't remember. We're in Norfair. It's a bit warm in here. Is this where you need the speed boots? Yep. Ain't not got the speed boots yet. Can't do. I mean, you can do. There's a trick you can do where you like jump and turn into a morph ball, like at the last second, and you get ridiculous amounts of speed. Maybe not ridiculous amounts of speed, but you get some speed. I can't be here, can I? I need the jumpy boots. I'm good, but I'm not that good. Say I'm good. I'm not actually that good. Whee! Thanks for health, duck. I was half tempted to play the original Metroid. But if I'm being completely honest with you, I don't like the original Metroid, and I've never played the second one. I've never played Metroid 2. Return of Samus. I've never played it. I mean, if I was going to play the original, or experience the original Metroid, I would at least do Zero Mission. That's a remake of it, with Super Metroid style gameplay. It's much better. Jumpy boots. It's a, but I mean the original is fine, and I have finished it before. Not actually that long ago, only a few years ago, I think it was. And I mean, I enjoyed beating it and basically seeing where it all began. Because it is sometimes, I do quite like going back sometimes and... Did I kill him? Oh, I did. Yeah, I like... I mean, I love retro video games. That's my jam, basically. It's in here. Save room. Yeah, I love retro video games. I kind of gave up on quote modern gaming. Do I need the speed boots for this bit? Yes. Yeah, I gave up on it a few years ago. There's certain franchises and stuff that I will play the newest version of them. I mean, I am a Nintendo simpleton, basically. If it's got Nintendo in it, generally I'll play it. Oh, epic fail. Oh, I've just realised I didn't actually do that much stuff out of order, because technically you get the high jump boots, and then that allows you to go to where Kraid is, because that's how you're supposed to get up there. I mean, you can go and do all this bit first. But yeah, like modern gaming wise, I don't play much. Like I am not interested in a lot of them, because it's the kind of game I don't enjoy. I don't really like straight up action games. I'm not a massive fan of shooters. I say action games, you know, like your first person shooters and your Fortnites and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, I don't really care. I'm not interested in that. I'm not really bothered about RPGs. I used to be massively into them when I was a kid. Is there... No, I'm just dying for the sake of dying. I used to be massively into RPGs when I was a teen, but I was also into anime at the time, and I don't like either now. I haven't got the stomach for the cringe of most anime, the tropes and all that kind of shit. Is it here? There's a secret in one of these things. Thought so. Yay! Yeah, I'm not, like I say, I can't really get on with anime these days. There's some that I'd be interested in watching, but like I say, the cringe factor of a lot of them is a bit too much for me, and a lot of RPGs, especially JRPGs, they're kind of a bit tropey in places. I remember that I think the game that I basically gave up on RPGs with was Tales of Symphonia, which by all accounts was a really good game, but there was a little bit too much of the anime factor in the voice acting, and I was just like, yeah, this isn't for me, is it? I'm not going to say I grew out of it, but it just became a thing that I was no longer interested in, so I stopped, which is fine. Nothing against them. And Western RPGs bore the shit out of me. You know, like Skyrims and Oblivions and even The Witcher. Like The Witcher 3 is, I can appreciate that it's a fantastic game and the amount of detail in it is fucking stunning, but Jesus Christ, it's, you know, I like to I like to finish games this century, please. And it's just too big. There's too much to do. And sometimes I get a bit OCD with stuff like that, and I have to do everything. And you can't feasibly do it. I actually started playing, not terribly long ago, only a month or so ago. I basically, because I've had Hyrule Warriors on the Switch for ages, and I played the Wii U version, and I loved it, but I only ever did the story, and I was like, I want to play Hyrule Warriors, and I want to, because it was before Age of Calamity came out, basically. And I was like, I want to play Hyrule Warriors, the original one, before Age of Calamity comes out, because there's characters and things that I've not experienced in the definitive version, because they were DLC and the 3DS version, which again I own but never played because I'm a simpleton. Where am I? Where am I going? This is... Oh, there's a missile over here, isn't there? Is there a missile over here? Yeah, I was playing Hyrule Warriors. This is where I need the boots again, isn't it? This is the other side of that cave. Yeah, I was like, oh, I want to experience everything. I want to level everyone up. I want to get all the badges. I want to do all this. And I'd literally played... I think I clocked in about 45 hours and I was nowhere near being like 100% done. And recently the completionist, Gerard the completionist, did a video on Hyrule Warriors, which is well worth a watch, and he's like, it took me 1,000 hours to do everything that this game wanted me to do. Because, you know, he has to 100% his games, this is his shtick. And then I was just like, yeah, I've completed the story mode, I've seen a good chunk of the adventure mode, I've got my fill. And I left it at that. I love the game and I highly recommend it. It's a really good time, but god damn, too much. A little bit bloated. Age of Calamity, from what I've played so far, I've not played a great deal because I was a bit Hyrule Warriored out. Like I say, for me, 45 hours of it was enough to kind of be like, yeah, I'm done. And I was a bit Hyrule Warriored out. So I haven't played it for a while, but it doesn't seem as big. From what I can tell, it seems more streamlined. Not going to say more accessible. It's the exact same kind of game, but it's the kind of game I can get into, and and one that seems feasible to 100%. The guy who runs Cerebi, the Pokemon fan site, I think he was like just 100%ed Hyrule Warriors, and it was only like a week after the game had come out, and he's a busy guy, so I imagine, like I say, I imagine it is very doable. Still haven't finished my quest on Sword and Shield, which was I was raising every single Pokemon, like with perfect stats and all that, because it generally seems a bit more feasible in Sword and Shield because obviously the limited Pokédex. But I can't go that way. Or can I? No, I need the grapple beam effectively to do that. Yeah, I was doing that, and the Crown Tundra came out, and I beat the story of the Crown Tundra, which was a lot of fun, and did some of the legendary dens, and then I stopped. But in fairness, when I was furloughed from work, I went from about 100 hours of Pokemon to 600. It's literally all I did. That and like the occasional commission, so I could buy food. I can't go this way properly, but there's spikes that I can break. Yeah, but I love Sword and Shield. I think Sword and Shield is fucking fantastic. Absolutely love it. I know some people don't like it, but you know, I'm not going to beat that dead horse. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I do. Don't hate on people for liking things that you don't like. That's a fair lesson, isn't it? That's a fair thing to take away. If you don't like it, cool. You don't have to shit on it. You can just say, I don't like this, and that's it. I mean, you can shit on it, but don't shit on the people who like it. I suppose that's the difference, isn't it? It's like, we all like different things. Where am I going? What is my... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of going on autopilot, which is why I've been a bit more rambly than usual. Oh, I know where I'm going. Please respawn. You're not going to respawn, are you? That one little hole is going to do me a mischief. Meow. Run, Samus, run. We're going to get the speed boots, that's what we're doing. That is what we are going to do, and we are going to do it, because they are right here, look. Speed booster. Press and hold their B button to run. We'll do skip me doodah lad. Because fuck me, the world is ending. Leg it. So satisfying. And with this, with this ability, you can sequence break the fuck out of this game by using is it the Shine Spark? Is that what it's called? It's something like that. Yeah, you can just fucking go and not give any kind of shit whatsoever. Can I get up here? Can I do it? I'm sure you can do it. Nah, fuck it. we'll do an old save-a-rooney and we'll call it quits for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, feel free to do that usual YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Hope you have yourselves a very good day, stay safe, and I shall see you later, Waltogator.